So I was talking to my friend Eli recently. Shout out Eli, Frankie, talented musician, producer, etc. But we were talking. We were talking with a few other people, but we were just kind of talking about how self-esteem was something that fluctuated, like growing up for everyone. I'm sure everyone was talking about how it's like, oh, like I had low self-esteem because like this, I was struggling with this, and and I was like, I used to struggle with self-esteem or growing up I struggled with self-esteem like same as everyone else. I made a joke, or it wasn't a joke really. I was like, once I downloaded FL Studio, made my first few, you know, tracks, I was like, oh wait, like I don't have anything to worry about. Like this is it. This is what I'm gonna do. Like this is my purpose. And Eli made a joke. He was like, damn, like bro downloaded FL Studio and was like, oh wait, like this life shit is easy actually. And like it was funny. We all laughed, but it was kind of true. You can even kind of hear in like the first few instrumental tracks that I made, you can almost hear within the composition like, oh, this dude is like doing whatever the fuck he wants. I feel like Magic Mirror is kind of like, it's weird. It's my first single, but it's also kind of a victory lap for the style that I do, where I just kind of let the song go where it wants to go. Um, you know, in my head as I'm making it, I'm just kind of like, oh, like it's gonna do this, it's gonna do this, it's gonna do this, even if it doesn't really make a lot of sense, even if it ends up being a little bit long, even if it's unconventional, non-commercial. I just do it anyways because that's just where I want the song to go. As I'm making the song, as I'm like kind of writing it in my head, I'm like, oh, it's gonna do this, it's gonna do this, it's gonna do this, and I just do it. I don't know. I feel like that philosophy behind songwriting and arrangements and compositions, like it, I think it's overlooked by traditional structures and genres, where it's like, oh, it needs to have like a verse and a chorus and all these things. You know, obviously I do understand the importance of a hook. I make sure my songs have hooks, at least like a lot of them, because that's where I like, that's what I want in the song, but I never really see it as like a chorus that fits into the structure of a song. It's just kind of like, oh, like this is a hook that I want to hear again a few more times on the song, but maybe not in the same context as it was before. Some military? Damn, bro, they're gonna take me out. Might fit too tough. No, yeah, I've always struggled with the structural aspect of music. Like I was saying, I want songs to go where I think they should end up going, even if it's unconventional. But I would show people and they'd be like, yeah, it's cool, it's impressive, but like I feel like it's too much, or I feel like where's the chorus? Why is there a dubstep drop right here that doesn't make any sense? The song doesn't need that, or the rest of the song, you know what I mean? Like as I was making it and I was kind of singing the repeated line, like I'm outside, I'm kind of like screaming to the ends of the earth, through the mountaintops, like I am working, I'm operating outside of what some people want or understand, what I would say most people want or understand. And it's okay if you don't get it, because I don't know, unfortunately, it's outside. It's outside the box. You are inside the box. I think also when I was singing outside on the song, it was also an internal, maybe subconscious, because I wasn't thinking about it when I was writing it, but the more as I was finishing the song and thinking about what I wanted to write the verses about and what the song meant to me. An explanation for my identity just as a human being. Because although self-esteem was something I struggled with in the same way that everyone else struggles, most people growing up, once I discovered my purpose, middle school, that's like, I practically hopped out the womb like I'm gonna go crazy on the FL Studio piano roll. Like that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. It was weird being around my peers. I think I can confidently say, I'm not gonna say that I regret this because I was a child, but I certainly had a chip on my shoulder and had something of an ego, and I was definitely a narcissist. Oh my God, I was definitely a narcissist from like middle school to like early high school. When I was first getting into it, like I was like, oh, like nobody is on my level. Like nobody understands. Nobody around me has a purpose. Nobody understands what they're doing, but I do. I mean, it was definitely unhealthy, and it kind of had a reverse effect where because I was like, oh, nobody's like me. Yeah, it just wasn't understood, and because of that, like my self-esteem kind of dropped in that way where I just thought I was not ever going to be understood and I wasn't going to belong. And I have definitely grown from that. I feel like you can hear it in the song as like goes to this like kind of club banger thing. There's the Vocaloid part where there's a bunch of like live instrumentation and there is a Black Country New Road drum sample, Snow Globes, and then it goes into this last part which is just guitar, drums, and vocals. Where was I going with that? Oh, yeah, the concept of being understood. I feel like this song is me kind of, it's, I don't care anymore if I'm not understood. Truthfully, not a single person in the world is ever going to be fully understood. And especially, I would say creatives and artists that have struggled with their vision. But in this song, I'm saying, I don't care that I'm being understood. I am outside, and that is so fire. That's fuego. That shit is hell yeah status as fuck, bro. Being different is so cool. There's this line from Doom 2016. Samuel Hayden, he goes, I do what I do because there is no choice. And that's kind of how I feel about making music now, especially starting with that song. I've spent almost half my life using this program, which, early on, coming to the realization that, its capabilities combined with my understanding of music, I could create this insane vision, but struggling with that because the musical status quo and traditional structures within music and art in general. And, now, you can hear it in the song. I'm all in. I know I'm outside of those things. I know I'm working beyond what a majority of people that engage with art can understand. But yeah, I'm at peace now with this song. Moving forward, I'm at peace. And I got to do it for myself and the struggle I had over the last 10, 11 years making music in FL Studio. I don't feel like I have a choice at this point. I got to make that little man proud.